Through the good times and bad, this is NES A-Z with A King's Knight.
King's Knight.
By Squaresoft. And we do have special guest Brian. He's a friendo.
Yeah.
The best friend.
He's weird. Oh! Okay.
Whoa.
So...
Dude, this looks awesome. What is this?
Okay. It might look kind of cool, but it's a little weird.
Okay.
For starters, I do believe that Hironobu Sakaguchi had a big role in making this game.
That makes sense. He was like the president of Square at some point, wasn't he?
Yeah, not at this point.
Oh wait, no, not the president. He just wrote the Final Fantasy. He directed the Final Fantasies, right?
I think he at least became vice president. He was a big name.
Yeah.
I think he just did 6 through 10 or 6 through 9, right? Yeah, he didn't do 10.
No. He did 1, man. He was there from the beginning.
Well, I'm just speaking like director-wise. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Whatever. All right, so what is this? Like a space shooter, but you're a knight?
Well, basically yes. It's like a shmup.
Are you some sort of miner or something? Like why are your sword slashes destroying mountains?
Cause you're miner. You gotta find the things. See, I guess I want the ups and not the downs. It's kind of ridiculous. There's all these stat ups.
Now, am I supposed to believe that these are like mountains, or are they just like hills that are as tall as you? You know, like are they just like little cliffs, little tiny rocks? Or...
I never really thought about it.
I mean, maybe you are just a digger, you know, and this is just gravel.
Well, look, if these are trees, then these must be mountains.
Okay, you're right. Yeah, this is like some sort of world map-based space shooter.
But I just want to, before we move from the Hironobu Sakaguchi.
Yeah. Go on.
He did Final Fantasies. He had a very strong hand in Final Fantasies 1 through 5, and 6 I think he still helped with. For the rest of them, he was mainly a producer. Though I think he had also a big hand in 9.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking about. Yeah, I think 6 through 9 is when after 9 he was not whatever position he was during those games.
Yeah, and then he eventually left and went to Mistwalker, formed Mistwalker.
Yeah.
So what's that gauge up top?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that's my health.
Okay. Oh boy.
I guess that's a barrier. Oh, they're just. Oh, and
you
I'm
know
dead.
what I love about this is
I'm not dead.
whatever prompt for this game, whatever like pitch for this, like, oh guys, we really need to make like a space shooter or like gain ground, like a vertical scrolling game, a rail game or whatever. But they couldn't let it not be like other Square Enix games, like you have to be a guy with a sword in like a little like top-down world map type thing,
Well, I mean, Square Enix, or Square at the time, didn't really have any tropes. This is really old. This is 86.
89. This is 89.
It's old. It's before Final Fantasy.
It's an 89 on the cover screen.
Well, maybe that's when it came out in America.
I see. Okay, so then this was not a pattern at that point.
No, this was a failure. Oh yeah, God.
This wasn't successful?
I don't think so. I mean, before... Oh, Pokeball. Oh!
Well, yep, you gotta make it. Go.
Nope. I can't make it. Nope. I can't squeeze.
Cool, so this is one problem of the game. Just waiting. I guess it doesn't take that long. But...
well... Oh, I made it! The little jump out of the water.
Alright, so you said, like, I don't know, you implied this game wasn't amazing when we started.
Yes, for a few reasons.
I mean, like, it looks kind of fun.
Well, okay. I'll explain. Okay. Oh, I guess this is health? Yeah, that just hurt me. There's a lot of stats that you just can't see.
Really?
Like, I mean, all these...
You pause.
Yeah, I mean, all these things I'm getting besides the arrows, there's, like, boots and springs and stuff.
Muscle arm.
Yeah, like...
I haven't been looking at this stuff. But I do see the arrows. That's actually kind of neat. Like...
Then put your gauge up.
Yeah, like, and there's like, bad power-ups. I mean, I kind of think that's cool. It's just something to be aware of, I guess, something to dodge.
Yeah. Well, really the problem comes later, because, like, right now, yeah, it does seem like an okay game.
Yeah.
A lot of shooting.
Anymore?
Yeah, but why is it not
Guess it's over.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Knight Rayjack.
I guess I leveled up to 6.
Is that Rayjack?
Yeah, that's a Rayjack, I guess.
Anyway.
So now I'm someone else.
Oh, okay, that's kind of neat.
It is.
Oh, I remember you talking about this game now.
Yeah. Okay, so I failed. I can't beat the game now.
What do you mean?
You're supposed to get a special item in every person's stage. And if you don't, you can't beat the game.
Wait, what?
Yet I get to keep playing. But I've already failed. This is pointless.
So, like, you would, like, even if you get to the game, it doesn't, like, restart you? You have to, like, restart yourself? Like, you have to physically reset the game?
Yes. You'll keep playing. Now, here's the other thing.
Yeah.
I just died.
Okay, you died.
And I don't get to retry. Wizard Caliva.
Okay, so that's
like saliva.
That's what I have names, because each character is particularly important, right?
Right. He's dead.
That was his quest that you failed.
Right.
Okay.
I can't beat the game again because you need to have everyone survive.
So if anybody dies, the game continues, but it's forlorn. Like,
yes,
you
cannot beat the last boss.
You're sure about this?
Mm-hmm. Positive.
It's not just you that couldn't beat it.
Right, I've never got to the end. This is
Right.
from research
Okay.
and watching videos about how bad this game is.
You know what's the worst thing about how bad this game is? Like, other games are bad because of something like, little, like, technical things, like, the controls suck, or, you don't have enough lives, but, like, it's really bad when a game is bad because of just, like, grave errors that make something, like, unplayable or uncompletable.
Just little decisions. I mean, like, I'm pretty happy about it.
Like seriously, this game would be
BARUSA.
decent if that wasn't the case.
Yeah.
If it was just the case that it was like, you go through levels and you get to the end and, like, kill a guy.
It'd be neat. It'd be even a neat gimmick if, like, however many people you beat the levels with, that's how strong you are at the end.
Right, or if there was a way to get it back, or just if it wasn't contingent on everybody surviving and you get all the special items. Like, does it say that in the book?
Maybe.
I mean, it doesn't even matter. No, forget it. It doesn't matter if it says in the book or not, because it's stupid that it lets you continue anyway.
Exactly.
Like,
it's pointless. And it's futile.
So, does any of these guys play differently than the others, or is it...
I think? I'm not sure. I want to say yes, but I don't feel like it. Just from this little amount of playing, I can't say that they are different.
Like, this is, I'm not going to call this one of my biggest pet peeves of games, because this is the first game I've heard that ever does something so stupid. But it reminds me of, like, NRPGs where you can't get something that's, like, critical or, like, really good. Like items
permanently missable
yeah,
stuff.
perma-locked. Like, isn't there one game where, like, is it Blue Dragon, where if you miss, like, a quest item, it'll appear in a shop later or something like that?
It's funny. Not Blue Dragon, which is also by Hironobu Sakaguchi, but it is Lost Odyssey, which is also Sakaguchi.
There you go. If, like, there's certain places that are gone forever after story events, so, like...
They appear in the auction house.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That is so good. I'm
Kid Thief Toby!
Alright, so this is the final level.
Exactly, and I've only made it...
Well, okay, now I see, it's not really that bad considering the stages are short. Wait, they're not short. You just died.
Yeah. They're only short. Well, I guess the night stage
so you can't win.
Short.
Like, it's over.
I'm pretty sure. So, what's interesting about these panels, I believe this turns your character setup, because when you get here with multiple characters, you're like a circle of characters, and you rotate to choose who's fighting. I'm not exactly sure.
Dude,
why
I realize
you
what's
need to
wrong with
rotate.
this. There's only one thing wrong with it, actually. It's not. This entire system seems really weird, but it's just because it seems like it was intentional. But they accidentally just forgot to make you go to the title screen when you die. Like, if that was there, wouldn't that solve the problem? It would basically just be like you have one life.
Yes.
And it would be hard, but it wouldn't be unreasonable. It wouldn't be like you can get to the end and not beat it.
Yes.
It would just be like, okay. Yeah, everybody in this quest knows it's over, so they just give up.
If they just reset the game for you, it would be a good deal better. Still ridiculous.
It'd be weird, but it wouldn't be, like, irrational, Like, this just doesn't make any sense.
Yes, exactly. So I don't know if I'm doing well.
Alright, now, let's go ahead and entertain, for the sake of argument, that problem didn't exist in the game. Is the game okay now?
I mean, well, I'm not liking this. Well, it's kind of fun. Yeah, I mean, the physics feel okay. A lot of button mashing. Your auto shooting is not very fast. But, I mean, it feels alright. And smashing through stuff with your shots feels alright.
Honestly, I like this maze thing going on. It was in this in the first level.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I'm glad they introduced this concept in the first stage. So.
And then that was like, it was cool when you got that item that like revealed all of it.
Oh,
you could have made it if you had noticed a little quicker. Oh, what the? Jump, I guess.
You only jumped before because he was coming out of water.
So this might have to do with not having the right character. I'm not sure.
Maybe the thief can like leap those or something.
All of you are dead.
The end.
It's over. Thanks, Corsa. It does say 89, but I'm pretty sure this is an old game.
Speaking of the first stage, you were just a knight cleaving through mountains.
Yeah, you were.
I mean, yeah, the King's Knight. That's a song. Yeah.
Dude.
I'm glad I at least beat one stage, even though I didn't get the special bonus.
I mean, honestly, I guess you have nothing to do now but actually try to beat it.
Oh, a triangle.
Like, how implausible is it to get at the end? Because if it's actually not that bad, then, if it's actually not that hard, then it's not that big of a deal. Like, this is a game where you're meant, that's part, then I see the only flaw is that they don't reset you. Like, it's stupid, but it's not, Well,
it might be, I mean, I think it's just kind of hard, to get everyone to the end. And,
I mean, because that, like, it sucks that it's plagued by that, because it seems like a really unique system if they just would have done it right,
Yeah.
you know? Like, the fact that you had to, like, run into rotate things that rotate your party, like, it's really interesting.
Well, except you become a giant hitbox, but yeah.
I mean, well, that will make sense with the final level of the hardest, though.
Yeah.
That's not unreasonable.
But it's weird to make, like, to plague you with that instead of just making the stage harder.
Yeah, I mean, it probably also has harder enemy placement and stuff like that, so it's like doubly hard.
And another bad thing about the game is you gotta find these secret areas, you gotta find these secret weapons, and
This is one of
by
the games
smashing
that's, like,
everything.
I mean, if it just reset you when you died, it would just be a normal trial by error, you know, trial and error game.
Yeah, well, pretty
yeah,
normal.
I mean, yes, it's
Most games don't reset you completely when you die, though.
true, but most games reset you when there's no chance of you winning.
Yes, yes.
Most games don't let you go to the final boss.
Pretty much any game.
I mean, they're actually, well, in a game like this that's on rails, it's especially dumb. You know, it's a little more reasonable in games that are like where there's certain quest items you need, and it's possible to get to the end of the game without a certain item, you know, and you can't go back, so it's like a different game. Like that happens in NES games because they're dumb. You know, it happens all the time. But to happen in a game that's on rails, like, it's forcing you to miss things.
Yeah. Yeah, just a strange combination of design choices made this. Yeah, it could have been a pretty good game.
Yeah, like conceptually, like it's just like this grab bag of concepts that are kind of cool, executed in a way that's like just utterly inane.
That's King's Knight. That's a Cyclops man. He's got a club. They've got clubs. They're blinking their pupils at me. This has been NES A-Z with King's Knight. An interesting little game that feels kind of fun to play, but ultimately it fails kind of hard.
Tragic game.
Oh.
Oh, I have to fight the King-O.